Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh, and in this video, we are going to be going over my personal opinion of the best to worst levels in the Time Gauntlet. Now, as I just said, this is an opinion-based video, so please don't get upset if your personal picks are not in the correct spots. These are my picks, and I have some reasoning as to why I picked them. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm a bit biased here in that I really like the song, but other than that, I also like the sync in the beginning and the swaying gear effect in the UFO part. I like the effects overall in the wave part, as well as the little Easter egg in the background if you pick low detail mode. And I also like the little brief focus part before you get into a fast-paced ship section. Overall, the gameplay is fun and the level is very good looking with great decoration in my opinion, and that is why it's the best level in the Time Gauntlet. In all honesty, I have to say I think this and Timeless are kind of the same position for me, and it came down to almost a mental coin flip. But I chose this one more because I like the style and design more than Timeless. Other than that, I'd say the gameplay aspect is about the same. Nothing different really. Difficulty is about the same also. As I said with Silence, there's nothing much different here. The only difference is that I don't like the style as much as Silence. I've never been a huge fan of this kind of style. I like the more Dansman style, because that's the only comparison I can really think, and I think that Silence more emulates that style than Timeless does. So this is where the more negative side of the list starts. To start off, this level, personally, it has, for me, I don't like it because it has an overuse of show and hide triggers, and I feel like the screen shouldn't entirely go black at a certain part in the level. Don't remember exactly where, but I know that it goes black in one part, because I think that it gives the illusion that you're falling out of the world due to the fact that the level is already a very dark-themed level. I also don't like how there are many places where you can just fall out of the world instead of there being any sort of invisible spike or barrier. Overall, this level isn't terrible, but it was also mainly voted here by the community and things I've heard about it. But this is my number 4. Oh boy, Darwin. Although I would love to say nice things about its level, it's very difficult. I feel like the UFO part in specific, the show and hide player triggers are quite overused. I also don't like the part where the gameplay manifests right out of the ground in front of you right before you reach it because of the low reaction time. Unless you have great reflexes, you're not going to be able to do that on your first try. As well as that, I hate the sections right before the ball part where you have to replay the transition about 8 or 7 times. Overall, I like the decoration in this level, but the gameplay just kills it. I would give this level a 4 or 3 out of 10, and this is why, in my opinion, it is the worst level in the Time Gauntlet. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys disagree with this list at all, drop your opinion in the comments below. I always read your comments, despite that I might not always reply to them. And when I say leave your comment about your opinion, I don't mean force your opinion on others and tell me I'm wrong. I mean tell me what you think is right and why you think it's right. I don't want you to go in the comments and blindly comment that I'm completely wrong about my positioning, because this is a completely opinion-based thing. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and pretty soon I'll be making a video about this on the Monster Gauntlet. And oh boy, I have things to say about that stupid thing.